told you no visitors, please. Oh, Ezra, I'm sorry. I thought...
No worries. Brought you some food. Heard you declined breakfast and lunch.
I'm not hungry.
Aye, but you need to eat.
No, thank you.
I'm afraid I have a bit of a stubborn streak. You want me to go? You're gonna need to eat. A few bites is all I'm asking for.
Ezra.
Please, Princess.
Fine, just a few bites. There. Are you happy?
Ecstatic. Now, finish that and I'll be out of your hair.
You're just going to watch me eat?
I'd usually let you eat in peace, but I know the minute I leave, you're just gonna have a maid go get rid of it. You're not the first friend I know who's pulled a stunt like that.
Friend? We're friends?
Of course. Well, titles aside and all that.
But I'm responsible for Blake's disappearance. I'm standing in the way of your friend's happy ending. How could you call me a friend?
Well, none of this is your fault, Highness. Everyone knows that. Besides, you could have helped that witch, but instead, you sought help. You tried to stop it.
And I failed.
We're gonna get Blake back.
How? You don't understand the lengths my father is willing to go. And I'm scared. Not for me, but my mother. She's everything to me. The kindness that shined through my dark childhood.
And your father?
My mother gave birth to my brother and then me. And for a while everything was wonderful. Father was warm and loving. We lived happily. But when my brother died from illness, he changed. Grew bitter. Resentful. My mother couldn't provide another heir. The doctors warned her against becoming pregnant, but she tried anyway. It still wasn't enough for him. So he tried with his mistress, and when that failed, he decided I would serve a purpose. And if I didn't play my part according to his plan...
So she could pay the consequences.
Angelica said she was safe, but for how long? I can't lose her. She's all I have.
You won't.
You can't possibly know that.
You're right. But I know the king, and I know the rest of the people here. We don't give up on those we care about. And we care about you.
He threatened to ship me back to my father in pieces.
He didn't mean it. Otherwise, we'd both be dead now.
You truly intended to take the blow for me? From your sovereign?
Of course. But it didn't come to that, and it won't later. We'll figure this out. Once Blake is safe and sound, things will calm down, you'll see. Now eat up, Your Highness.
Remy, please. Call me by my name.
You got it, Remy.
Oh my, look who it is. Hello, dearest. What brings you to my neck of the woods? You don't need to know. I can tell it all by just looking at you. Regretting your bond now, aren't you? No. And why else would you be here, if not to get me to undo it? Oh, kidnapped? Oh my. Sounds like the start of a good novel. Two lovers torn apart. Will they ever reunite? Help you? Dear, it seems you've got things a bit confused. I have no desire or wish to help you. I did that only because it amused me. Humans are so foolish. They offer their very lives and souls for each other, and each time they end up regretting it. You must feel it, don't you? The bond between you and Blake is cracking. When I bonded you, I warned you what would happen should you ever part from him. Oh, physically, my dear, you need Blake by your side. The longer he is gone, the more your body will suffer. Surely you knew of this. Of course, I can see how you would assume that it was only his love that you needed. But a bond is so much more than you humans think. I'll speak plainly. You must find Blake soon, or your body will shut down. Your heart will stop, yes, but only after your lungs fail you, your legs fail you, and the rest of you falls apart. It's truly a pitiful sight, and also so amusing to watch. Oh, good luck on finding your missing prince. I do hope it works well for you. But either way, I'll be watching.
For fuck's sake, do my words mean nothing to you? I have them, uninjured. No need to bother a physician. Not one word. I need to get back to the palace grounds. Give me your hand. On the horse, now. I will. Don't worry. But now is not the time or the place. Not with others listening. I have their highness secured. Once we return to the palace, secure the grounds. I don't want anyone else getting out without us knowing. Alright, let's get you back inside. Give me your hand. I'll help you down. Not here. In your chamber. And what would give you that impression, My tone? You're lucky I'm as controlled right now as I am. What do you think you were doing? Vanishing into the woods without a word so much as to anyone? I told you not to go alone. I told you that we were in this together. Do you not trust me? Is that it? Then why? What could have been so important that you had to go alone? You went to see the witch. What did she say? There's more. Don't you hold out on me now. We've come too far already together. Damn. So we need to go get Blake as fast as we can. How do you feel? Just a headache? I suppose that's good for now. Still, you can't go out by yourself again, okay? Promise me. Swear to me. You mean it? Good. Knight Captain's still leading a contingency of knights to try pick up a trail. But with magic involved, it's hard. We'll find him, though. Don't you worry. That's fine. I'll have faith enough for both of us right now. We've come a long way from that sleepy little village, haven't we? Glad I can be here with you. Someone has to look after you. Might as well be me. Now you get some rest, eh? Liar. You need your rest. If anything changes, I'll let you know. I don't know. Maybe the night captain is back. Wait, hey, you should... Right behind you! Excuse me, sorry. Pardon me, sorry folks. Beg pardon. Hey, no, all right. Bless the goddess. My child. Are you hurt? I'm fine, Father. How did you escape? I exploited a weakness in the patrols, just like you taught me. Once I was out, used the stars to navigate. I suppose all those lessons paid off. Good. I'm so... Come here. I love you, son. I know. Let us rejoice. Prince Blake has returned to us. And I'm sure there is someone you desperately want to see. Go. You have my permission. Thank you, Your Majesty. There you are, my love. Come here. No, excuse me. Remy, there you are.
Your Highness,
It's so good to see you again.
You just kissed me.
Why wouldn't I?
I am not your fiancée, for one.
Oh, that can be easily fixed. Subjects, I owe Princess Remy an apology. I was too headstrong in my ways. I made a foolish choice. But I see now that Remy is the perfect consort for me. She will be by my side, and I look forward to marrying her without delay.
But
What the fuck just happened? Your Majesty, that can't be right. Summon the healers. And child, do not fret. We will get to the bottom of this. We have to, before it's too late. Easy, just lean on me. Let's get out of here. Just breathe. I know. I saw. Don't worry. We'll figure it out, I promise. Hello, everyone. Holy fucking shit, what a great, reveal for, all of this going on. Fantastic job to Lupin on this script. Honestly, I'm riveted. I know she's currently in the works of writing the next episode, but as she has told me herself, this is one of her favorites so far, and I cannot blame her. It's so good. Really quick, I do want to point out, some of you lovely commenters have pointed out that there have been some flubs that I've missed. There have been moments where the listener, you, are referred to as she or her. Those are mistakes that were supposed to be taken out. I need you guys to do me a favor, to make this easier for me. If you could comment on my videos and point out the exact timestamps of when I made those flubs, I plan on going back, removing them, or making sure that the master audios that I have been fixed, so that when I do a supercut again of Season 1 and 2, that we won't have that issue moving forward. To my lovely listeners, thank you for pointing that out, and I apologize. That was never meant to be the case. You beautiful listeners have been wonderful and have been very kind about pointing this out to me. And I wanted to address everyone in the audience that I am aware that it is an issue and I do want to work on it. Your help will be incredibly valuable. So if you could, just point those out to me. I will be taking care of that in the background so that when I get them done, the supercuts will be ready. I will also go back and put the audios, I guess I wouldn't say remastered, but the fixed audios onto my Patreon. Now, the only reason I am not going to do that with my YouTube channel is only because the videos take a long time to render, and not to mention that it'd basically be like starting from scratch, having to remove those entire videos down and putting them back up. Which isn't an excuse, but there's a lot involved, especially with how my schedule is already, that I don't want to disrupt the flow. But I do plan on going back and fixing it. Once again, thank you all for pointing that out to me. In the meantime, I want to thank you all so very much for listening and getting involved. These stories are amazing. I love sharing them with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next audio. Huge shout out to my patrons. There are a lot of you now. Listen, I was not prepared for how many of you have been supportive of me, and I am doing the best I can to get as much audio as I can out to you guys. But once again, I cannot thank you enough. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much. And for those of you who want to check in, I've got a $5 Safe for Work Patreon where you can get all of the audios about a month ahead of time from YouTube. And then, of course, I have just put the NSFW stuff. I'm working on everything that I can. There's a lot going on, but I very much appreciate your patience. That being said, I will see you all in the next audio. Sweet dreams and pleasant nightmares.